Welcome back to some more Carolina Panthers Madden 20 franchise. We are in week 5 already this season. Carolina coming in at 2-2, the Packers at 1-3. So this is a important game for both teams. It's still early, but the Falcons are at 5-0 to start the season in the NFC South. The Saints are 4-1. Carolina is 2-2. They've already lost to the Saints. So, just like last week, Carolina, after the 0-2 start, just trying to put a little bit of a run together. They've got the Falcons next week. I believe it's at home. It is at home against Atlanta next week. So, you don't want to go into that game like absolutely must have. So this is why this is an important game for the Panthers, because they're already got themselves into a hole. You're just trying to dig yourself out. For the Packers, they're at 1-3. They were 11-0 last year, and they've only won 2 games since then. If you count the playoffs and then the 1-3 start to this year, they've only won a game since the 11-0 start. So they are regressing badly. But here comes Aaron Rodgers. He's always dangerous. You always got to respect him. As you can see, he makes plays like this. The first play from scrimmage from Green Bay, and it is an 18-yard play right off the bat. So you can never take the Packers lightly because of Aaron Rodgers. He's always got a big game in him. But the Packers are struggling. They are a team that is trending down. As you can see, Daniel Linder with the sack, the rookie first-round draft pick for the Panthers. Busts through the line there, gets the sack off the edge. Actually, he wasn't even touched on that play. So, nice play for Daniel Linder and the Panthers defense to make it a 3rd down and 11 for the Packers. And on 3rd down and 11, Aaron Rodgers, he's going to throw a bomb, and it is intercepted by Obi Melifonwu, his 3rd pick of the season. So he is off to a fantastic start. Came in on a 1-year deal last year and signed a 2-year extension in the offseason. And he is playing very well at the free safety position for the Panthers. So we really like Obi Melifonwu in Carolina for sure. As Cam Newton comes out for his first action of the game, and he is going to kind of an awkward play. Look like he almost slipped there, but he's going to get the first down, a 10-yard run. Crosses enemy territory, so at the 45-yard line for the Panthers on their first possession. Just kind of a awkward looking play, but he was able to stay on his feet and get the first. 2nd down and 14 now, though. Cam does not escape this time. He is going to be sacked. And that's going to be a 3rd and 28 as Zadarius Smith makes the big play for the Packers defense. And that is going to force the Panthers to punt. So here comes Green Bay on 3rd down and 3, and Aaron Rodgers makes the play again. So that was to Bourne, and Green Bay looking to take advantage of stopping the Panthers, but Aaron Rodgers is going to throw another pick. Daniel Linder, the rookie, he's already got a sack in this game. Now he gets an interception. Dropping back into coverage. He's kind of like a one-trick pony at this point in his career, but he's able to drop into coverage there, and a rare interception thrown by Aaron Rodgers, especially in Lambeau. It just seems like he never throws picks when he's at home, and he's already thrown 2 interceptions. So like we were saying, Green Bay, at least in this Madden 20 franchise I've got going, they're just on a downward trend right now after starting 11-0 last year. But here comes Cam on a screen pass, and Christian McCaffrey's able to break one tackle, make another guy miss, gets the first down for the Panthers. couple plays later, he's going to get the ball here on 2nd down and 7. Makes a nice run. So Christian McCaffrey getting some things done for this Panthers offense as he gets the ball to the 21-yard line. Carolina threatening. But it's 3rd and 22 now, and it is a run for Christian McCaffrey. It's a draw play that actually works. McCaffrey, 32 yards for the touchdown on 3rd and 22. They go with the halfback draw, and it works. And Carolina's going to go up 6-0 pending the extra point, which is always not a gimme chip shot for the Panthers in this franchise. But the extra point was good by Lambeau, so it's 7-0. And look at Daniel Linder. He is having possibly his breakout game as he gets a tackle for a loss there. His breakout game in his early career is he's got a sack, a tackle for loss, an interception. He is filling up that stat sheet early in this game. And if he can continue to develop like that, and you've got Brian Burns on the other side, I mean, that's just going to be a nightmare. But here comes a fumble, and it is picked up by Shaq Thompson as Carolina was forced to punt. They went 3 and out. But then there's a fumble. Instead of taking the safety, he fumbles the ball. Like, at that point, and it's Brian Burns that forces it. At that point, you know, just take the safety. I mean, you're not going to get out of there. So, trying to do a little bit too much. But it's 3rd and goal now for the Panthers. It is a pass to McCaffrey, and he stood up at the 2-yard line. So the Panthers unable to score a touchdown. But we'll see. Riverboat Ron, he's known to go for it on 4th down. And they're at the 2-yard line. So we'll see if it's Riverboat Ron or Analytical Ron on this play. As you can see, that's a nice stick by that defensive player. That actually was Analytical Ron going for the field goal. But here comes Green Bay now as their running back slips a defender, Aaron Jones. And he gets all the way down to the 29-yard line. So he is able to slip a defender there. And here comes Green Bay threatening now. Aaron Jones again. But look at that play by Eric Reed. It is a fumble picked up by Luke Kuechly. Run, Luke, run. There's nobody going to stop him. Touchdown, Panthers. 17-0. Pending the extra. Well, 16-0. Pending the extra point. But Luke Kuechly with the fumble recovery runs it into the end zone, and Carolina comes into Lambeau Field in need of a win, and they are in complete control, looking for their 3rd straight win after the 0-2 start, and it is not looking good for Green Bay. His extra point was good at 17-0. And here comes Williams now, though. Busts through, and Obi Melifonwu is not able to catch him. Touchdown Packers, so don't count the Packers out just yet. An 80-yard touchdown run by Williams for the Green Bay Packers. He just goes through the Panthers defense and keeps the game interesting here early. Carolina was looking like they were just going to completely take over this game, but a nice run by Williams there to make it to keep it interesting. And here comes Carolina now, and it is a pass. What a pass to Curtis Samuel as he's taking the hit. He's able to stay in the pocket, stand strong, and complete that pass. And later on in the drive, Cam, he's going to spin around, and he finally decides to take off. Gets the 1st down on the run, and Carolina now looking to get that touchdown back that they just gave up on defense. As you can see, DJ Moore making another catch over there along the sideline. And we're just going to go into halftime now as Carolina kicks a field goal at the end of the first half to make it 20-7 going into the second half. So for Carolina, I mean, it's looking like, again, like last week, just looking like a complete game. Playing well on offense, playing well on defense. They did give up the 180-yard touchdown run The defense did, but other than that, I mean, they've pretty much been locked down. The other, besides that one play, they've been locking down the Green Bay's offense, which again, that's not easy to do. That's not easy to do when you come into Lambeau Field as the visiting team. Green Bay, historically, they've been a really good team at home, but again, I mean, Green Bay is just struggling right now. You know, they've only won, like I said, 2 games since starting out the season 11-0 last year. So they are just struggling for some consistency. But you can see right there, what a move by Curtis Samuel there as he makes that play, makes the catch, gets the ball to the 37-yard line. And Carolina just looking to, once again here, up 20-7 right now. They are looking to just completely take over this game. As you can see, there's another catch for DJ Moore as he gets the ball down to the 17-yard line. Carolina just marching right down the field on their opening possession of the second half. They were stopped and they were forced to go for this field goal, and it is good by Josh Lambeau again. Just making routine kicks. I mean, what a relief it's been. He had the shaky start to his Panthers career against Denver, but here as we can see, Brian Burns getting his first sack of the game, busting through that line, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 12 for Green Bay. And Brian, what else can you say about Brian Burns after that rookie season that he had last year? He's forcing fumbles now this year in the run game. He's making stops for loss in the run game this year. So just becoming the total package after last year. But here comes Aaron Rodgers on 4th down, and it is a fumble picked up by Dante Jackson. They're not going to catch Dante Jackson. I mean, he is too fast. He's one of the fastest players in the NFL. Luke Kuechly forces another fumble, and it's picked up by Dante Jackson for the fumble 6. I don't know if that's what they call it, but that's what I call it, fumble 6. 27-17 now, Panthers.
You got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
So here comes Green Bay in 27-17. What was I talking about? It's 30-7. There's another sack. It's K'Wan Short, who's looking rejuvenated this year after his, the last couple years where he's not been getting a lot of sacks. And there's a field goal by Josh Lambeau to make it 33-7 as Carolina scores the field goal there. So Josh Lambeau has been a revelation for this Panthers team. Making field goals is just, it's a luxury for most teams, but for this Panthers team, for whatever reason, it's been a struggle. And 33-7 now. It's all but decided. Green Bay can play for a little bit of respect. As we can see, Williams, he's been a terror. I mean, why hasn't he been having the ball the whole game? Seems like whenever he touches the ball, he scores a touchdown. As you can see, it'll be 33-14. Just playing for a little bit of respect here. It got out of hand really for the Green Bay Packers. It got out of hand really quick in the second half. And the Panthers will go to 3-2 now with their 3rd straight win after the 0-2 start. Green Bay, they continue their downward trend. They're now going to be 1-4 to start out the season. They were 11-0 last year, and then they finished the season 12-4. Were 1 and done in the playoffs. Now a 1-4 start this year. So you just wonder about Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you just wonder if he's nearing the end of his career as he looks onto the crowd here. Just can't understand what happened. It did spiral out of control really quick for them. Before they could blink an eye in the 3rd quarter, they're down 30-7. So just one of those tough games for them. But for Carolina, Again, just a complete game on offense as well as on defense. Making plays, scoring 2 defensive touchdowns on the game. And they've got Atlanta next week, and that is going to be a huge game, an early test for the Panthers as they look to get back in the NFC South conversation as they get the 5-0 Falcons. A win that week would put them only 1 game out of first place. So I'll see y'all then, and I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day.